Okay, moving into fractional equations now. We have to solve 2x minus 1 on 5 equals 7. Fairly straightforward one. Now in this particular case here, we need to get rid of the fractions. So what I'll do here, I'll multiply both sides by 5. So multiplying both sides by 5. That way these 5s go out, right? That's what you're doing, getting rid of that 5. And so we simply get 2x minus 1 equals 35. We're back to fairly simple type now. Add 1 to both sides. And we get 2x equals 36. Now we're going to divide both sides by 2. And 36 divided by 2 is 18. As your final answer. And you can put it back in. 2 times 18 is 36, minus 1, 35, and 5 minus 35 is 7. Okay, a bit more involved. You have an x in the denominator here. I mean, clearly need to move that into the numerator position. A couple of ways of doing this. First of all, what I'll do, I'll multiply both sides by 4, like that. And that will give me 4 over 1 plus x equals, these 4's cancel, 3. Right, now what you can do, you can multiply both sides by 1 plus x. 1 plus x times 1 plus x. And then you get, this goes out, and you get 4 equals 3 into 1 plus x. Now you could have done that in one step. I've got to take the 4 to there and the 1 plus x to there. And after a while you'll do that. Won't be much of a problem really. And then remove the brackets. We get 4 equals 3 plus 3x. I don't take it across the other side and write that as 3 plus 3x equals 4. You don't have to do that. It's like having the x on the left-hand side, that's all. And we're going to subtract the 3 from both sides. And we're going to get here 3x is equal to 1. Now we divide both sides by 3. And we get x equal, wrong colour, x equals 1/3. That's my answer. Now, the other way of doing it is using a thing called, well, an old term called invertendo. In this case, we can invert these, and we can write that as 1 plus x on 1 equals 4 on 3. Okay, which is really x plus 1 equals 4/3. And then I can simply subtract 1 from both sides, and we get the result, x equals 1/3. Quite nice, isn't it? Just invert them. But you can only do that if you've got the fraction bar under this one and this one. If you've got a situation where you've got something else tagging on, you can't do it. So just be careful. Okay, this fractional type, we've got a 2r here and an r down the bottom. So in 2 different places. Now we're going to just do that faster technique. Should know that by now. Notice I'll multiply both sides by 5, and at the same time multiplying both sides by 2 minus r, and that brings the 5 up here. So it's 5 times 2r equals 3 times 2 minus r. Okay, just showing that that goes to there, and that one goes up to there. Right, now this becomes 10r equals 6 minus 3r. Add 3r to both sides, plus 3r plus 3r. And now we're going to get 13r equals 6. Now divide both sides by 13, and that gives me r equals 6 on 13.